How's it going, gamers? Good morning. I would just like the record to reflect that I don't really feel like pedaling this morning, but I'm gonna do it. Because 90% of exercise is just showing up. You just gotta show up, chat. Just do it. Hey, thanks for the resubs this morning. J Turbo Banana coming in hot for the 51 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Morning, Garner. Hey, Exacto! With the Nutso 135 stream watch streak. Good morning, good morning. Not the calf, all y'all moves. My Twitch rep was very surprised when I told him we had more than one person with an over 100 stream watch streak on the channel. It's like, yeah, we're a dedicated group of sickos here. Oh, you know, one of the teams I had, I think I have for Alligator. Yeah, I do. One of the teams I had someone link me last night. Dilsky sent me a bunch of teams from some of the community tournaments that have been going on. One of them was a Mega Embor team. Legion is shiny? Is it? No, this is just the female one, right? Yeah. This is a regular female one. Omega, thank you for the 14 months. Oh, I do have an Embor. Look at that. I guess I have all of these, huh? We're not recruiting anything? I don't think I needed a second Incineroar. I'm gonna grab it. And we'll just trial recruitment it. I don't need any of that. God, thanks to the power. Thanks to the power of Pokemon Home. And the community, we have most of the stuff at this point. VGC competition is live. Oh, this was for... Oh, this was for the free Gardevoir. Yep. Got it. Is there a new one? Event period... So this runs for 4 days? Oh god. There's a special competition recruitment pool. Why can't I just click agree? Nobody's reading this, Pokemon. Nobody wants to read your rules and agreements. Oh, look, I agree. Oh, do you have to submit a particular team? Can you only submit one team and then you have to play exactly that team? Your team is locked. Well, I have no idea what I want to do for that. Your team will be locked and you cannot change it. Ah, I understand. Okay, so like, I guess it's like an in. Do you think they're gonna have in-client tournaments? Do you think there'll be like qualifiers for worlds and stuff in here? That'll be interesting. I think I saw someone in our Discord servers talking about this one being having some special rules, like you couldn't play. I think they said Aerodactyl and something else wasn't there. Look at all these quick coupons. Global challenges are going to give points for worlds, but I think this one will not. Interesting. Neat. Yeah, I don't think people kept asking me if I plan to play in tournaments. And the community tournament stuff tends to be too much of a pain in the ass, I think, in terms of schedule wise. But I could see playing in some of these things. Could be amusing at least. The async is super convenient. You know, we'll just like play your X amount of matches per day. All right, let's find a team to build, huh? What are we doing? I had some teams open from yesterday still. We did Greninja. Oh, should we do this? Hold on. Pause. I think I want to do this. Permarita Mega Man centric. Scissor as a flex. Seems good. Hey, Silence. Thanks for always checking out the sponsored games. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's put this one together, I think. Morning, Cody. So what we're doing. I think did I have a man centric? I guess that's the first question. I thought I did. Did I not? I didn't go get one because in my brain I thought I had one. Is my brain bad? My brain might have been bad, Chip. I have a Primarina. More AK Man. What would be a good way to understand champions that don't have any experience with VGC games? Only played card games. I mean, I guess it depends on like what your level of understanding is going to be. Like, do you want to jump in and play yourself, or do you just want to follow along at home? Because at the core, this is just like it's just a turn-based strategy game where like there's Pokemon typing involved with the attacks and stuff that you're choosing. So yo, thank you for the 93 months. So like there's a lot of depth and complexity and like knowing and predicting everything your opponent could do, but a lot of it is just like figuring out attacks and like when you're switching and stuff like that. Why does the Sniper Bird have a big noticeable line? Because it has attacks that don't exist in this game, so it was imported from something else. Alright, apparently I don't have a man-centric. Anyone at home want a GTS be a man-centric? I can pull a Pokemon Home real quick. I thought I had one, but I must not have. Hang on, I'm pulling up Home. I guess with the GTS, I can technically just say I'm putting this up on GTS, and anybody who can fill it, let me know. Anybody want to trade me a bad Mega for a terrible Spearow? Right, I can build the rest of this team though, right? Get Primarina in here. So this is one of the ways you can get Pokemon other than the gacha system is trading people, or by having other games yourself. I've taken some of Menectric. Alright, I have GTS to Spearow, level 29, for Menectric. Oh, did they finally fix friend trade? It's no longer down? Did that finally happen? Also, is it truly a gacha if you can't spend money and accelerate and get more? Yeah, that's true. I mean, by definition, a gacha system is simply loot boxes. I think you could argue it's different than other endless gambling systems. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put the non-shiny Garchomp in here because this one wants Stomping Tantrum. I've been meaning to have one Stomping Tantrum and one not. We have two of them. This team wants a teacup. This teacup is great. Thank you, Soyo. Oh wait. God damn! I cannot wait to be able to use this application with a touchscreen and just click with a mouse. Navigating all of this is easily the most frustrating part of it. I really can't wait to just have this in a mobile emulator and be able to just click on it. Even on the Switch 2, it's a little bit clunky and laggy. I'm like 90% sure applications have to support the mouse feature. Are you sure you sent it, Soyo? Mine's not showing it as sent. Let me reload home. Pokemon Nerd, thank you for the tier 3. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Just so much to click through actually building things. Thank you for the over 8 years, Pokemon. Good morning, good morning. We are Pokemoning together. Thumberry. Let's train this for Stomping Tantrum. Oh, they had that's interesting. So this build was playing. Yeah, I definitely want to retrain here. This build is playing no Dragon Attack. It's playing Stomping Tantrum, and it's got Swords Dance with its Rock Slide. Which I think is fine. Makes you a little worse than the mirror, but we have Primarina to cover opposing, what's it called? That seems okay. I assume this Chomp is zooming. I guess we have a Sinishta. Is Chomp ever not zooming? Is it possible this is Bulky Chomp? No way it's Bulky Chomp, right? It has a Lumberry for the item, so not a sustain item. It's hard to go wrong with Zoomy Chomp, but Sword Stance also makes me think maybe it could be a more durable build. But that could also just be for like juking sucker punches and protects as well. The value there. Thank you, Zoya. Came through. This bugger over to champion so we can play with it. Alright, I'm gonna trade it like this. If we decide we want to trade it for bulk, we can do that later. It could be HP and speed, because the attack stack points probably don't matter after a dance. I feel like you need the attack to start, because you want to threaten to clear a Charizard. Although, I guess Charizard often protects into Rock Slide. So maybe you do build HP and speed, and then against Charizard you open Sword Stance. That's probably real. I kind of want to do it. So, do I understand this correctly? That in the old VGC games, in order to change stats on a Pokemon like this, you had to just catch a new one? Or was that not how it worked? What a Twitch chat answer. Asked a question, immediately had someone say yes and someone say no. I love being a streamer. It depends on the generation. Okay. Okay, what do we think? What do we think the ballerina's doing? The ballerina has leftovers, so I assume it's built for bulk. Man, I think that a lot of special attack. I think this is HP special attack, touch of speed. So I guess let me check my speed chart. Does 90 do anything for me? Nah, 90 doesn't do anything for me. In Gen 3, it was basically impossible, but the latest Gen 9, it was closer to. It only takes 4 hours of grinding for EVs, and IVs are still impossible. Okay. I assume this is a special attacker. Okay, and then what are we doing here? We're doing Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Mood Blast, Protect. Oh, and this has Liquid Voice for the ability. Oh, look, it's our 4 attacks. The Hyper Voice on here is a water attack with Liquid Voice, yeah? That's a trading ticket if I ever saw one. Okay, so that's Bill. This is Bill. This is built. This is built. Hey, morning Moose. Thanks for the almost 5 years of support. All right, and this is built. Cheeky sword stance, bulky jump. Let's grab my Menectric, Menectric, whatever the hell this thing is called. Just like on the topic of UI, I'm pretty sure I don't have the Mega Stone for this. But one, why are these not sorted Oh, I do have it. Why are these not sorted alphabetically? And two, why can't I buy them directly from this menu? Okay, trade. So Volt Switch, Snarl, Overheat, Protect are our attacks. I know they're in Pokedex order. That's not helpful. The Snarl physical. No, it's special. These are all special, yeah? Okay. Alright, so I assume this character is just zooming, yeah? It's pretty quick. I assume the Mega gets faster. Do I want more speed? I probably want more speed, yeah. Another 10% is 172. Oh, Menectric Mega is like really fast. Do I need speed? What else am I beating with this speed set? So and again, like this is the type of things that you're looking at this. The mobile version is supposed to launch in June. So I just have this giant spreadsheet. That is the wrong scene. Apologies. I just have a giant spreadsheet. So here's Mega Menectric with a neutral nature. Here's Menectric with a speed nature. So like what's the delta in between here and here? You need max speed to outspeed regular Aerodactyl. Okay, yeah, that's like the relevant thing, right? So like figuring out, do I need the extra points here? Is going faster than a regular Aerodactyl is a real thing I care about. Is that the only thing in here? Because being faster than Talonflame generally doesn't matter. Faster than Sneasler is a good one. Yeah, Sneasler's another good one to be faster than. How do we know what we need to outspeed? Like, why normal Aerodactyl? Well, normal Aerodactyl is going to drop rocks on your head. So you want to be able to tag it with Volt Switch before... You want to be able to tag it with Volt Switch before it drops rocks on your head. What it comes down to. E20 Bandit for Robin Hoaglandia for almost 7 years. Pokemon, hey, have you been away for a minute? Yeah, we've been rocking champions for like the last 2 months, or last 2 weeks since it came out. Wow, my mouth just refuses to make words this morning. We rebranded the Hoaglandia Pocket Channel to Hoaglandia Pokemon, and it is currently posting champions content, but could be other Pokemon stuff in the future if that else catches my eye. But for now, very champions focused. What was their Scissor doing? That's what is currently out on Switch, supposed to be out on mobile not long after. Okay, so the Scissor in this particular build was playing Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Knockoff, Protect. Does this team not need fighting coverage on the Scissor? What would fighting coverage be giving us? And are we covering that some other way? We're currently living through a Doomsday. Why would you take the sponsor? No. The Doomsday sponsor is Zombie Doomsday, not Nuclear Apocalypse Doomsday. Yeah, does Primarina cover... Primarina covers dark types, yeah? Is the big thing you want to hit with? The big thing you want to hit with fighting attacks? Yeah, like Incineroar can punch through a King Gibbet. And Garchomp's not there terrible otherwise. Yes, I mean, what coverage is a fighting attack giving us when we're attacking? Okay, so let's try the other Scissor build here. Wait, does this eat the berry of the person you're hitting? Is that what that does? That's super funny. Hey, Chad, it only took us 25 minutes to build a team. I think we're good to go. Let's do it. All right. Well, I guess hold on. We gotta before we get it. What do we think our leads look like in this team? We probably lead Menectric almost all the time, right? Because he can Volt Switch out. Anytime he's in, he's leading. Teacup in the back. And then probably Chomp or Primarina, depending on who we want alongside Menectric. Wait, Menectric intimidates when it megas? Is there any way for me to see what the mega does inside of the actual application? Is there any way for me to see what the mega does from this screen? Just mega hit. This application is so clunky. It's so clunky. Bumble. Thank you for the 2/3 of the year. My favorite parasocial, respectfully TV man. Thank you for the biddies, Bandit. It's a friend. Okay, but just so I understand, Menectric intimidates when you evolve it. Yeah, when I mega it. Does this team need Incineroar on top of that? I mean, I get that it's Incineroar. I guess against physical attackers, Intimidate's stack, right? So you could Mega Volt Switch into Incineroar and then their physical attackers are absolutely just screwed. Yeah. Intimidate stack up to 6 times like any penalty. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's dive in. I think I have a loose idea of what we're doing here. And then what matchup do we want Scissor over Menectric? Probably the Mega Floette matchup. Any others that come to mind other than Mega Floette? Sand. Do we think Menectric's bad against Sand? I don't know. It double Intimidate seems really good against Sand, yeah? Trick Room's a good one. Trick Room's a good one. Yeah, I think Menectric might actually be low-key okay against Sand. Volt Switch works into T-Tar. Sand decks are like Aerodactyl, T-Tar, Chomp. So, like, obviously you can't Volt Switch a Chomp, but the other two, like, you want Menectric against Aerodactyl. Is this a rain-setting Sableye for the Archelodon? Yeah, it's some type of weird Mega Gengar thing, right? What do we think of Snarl? I want to save my Volt Switch for after they perish, yeah? They also might, they might protect. Do you think they protect Gengar here into the Chomp? I think it's a Footloose situation, chat. Oh, we could get Encored. Yeah, that's fair. We read the Protect correctly, at least. What do we think of Pivot the Garchomp out to play around the dance? Or to play around the Encore? Oh, I can't because of the Gengar. Right. Got it. And the Sableye has Trickster. Can I Protect to stop the Encore for a turn? Because like that'll mean they have to spend 2 turns doing it, right? So I messed up. Yeah, okay. So I messed up But this at least, like, makes them take one more turn after my mistake. Sure, yeah, they can lock me into protect, but... Like, this takes, like, I realize I made a mistake initially here, gamers, but, like, this is me trying to make the best out of the situation. Okay, hopefully this clears. Quick game rules check. God, that's so toxic. Wow. They're gonna protect this turn, yeah. Rather than eat a moon. Well, I guess I'm not super effective into it. I'll try and clear the sable line. This is still on Cordia. You think voice gets through? I don't know, I kind of liked killing the Sableye. This does hit both those, so... Oh, okay. Getting the Gengar knockout's a big deal. They can encore me again, technically, but I want to switch out the Chomp for Machina to heal the Primarina anyways. I'm gonna Hyper Voice again just to clear the Sableye. Yeah, they're almost assuredly right dead since their last attack, I think. Electro Shot into Prim looks scary. It's fine. Maybe I shouldn't switch to the Teacup. Maybe I should just have the Chomp hit the what's it called. I could also be right to Moonblast. We will be 2-2 though with Teacup plus Chomp, but the Chomp's burned, which is a big deal. Oh, they didn't dance. Okay, yeah, I switched to play around the Encore. And their Draco Meteoring, which is probably the Chomp. Okay, this turn works out perfectly for us. This was the turn I was hoping for. They could have rain danced plus the other one. Yeah, no rain, I think, means we're in the driver's seat. I think I'm pivoting back to Chump. I need to kill the steel beam. Although last rights is kind of scary for the Basket Legion. Well, shit. Oh, we lived that. Oh, right, it had special attack drop, right? Okay. Living there's a big deal. Okay, cool. And then when we get this, we should be pretty good to go. Yeah, Rage Powder, Moonblast hopefully cleans it up here. Good recovery here after my mistake with the Sword Stance on the first turn, not playing around. I mean, I made good choices after I made the wrong attack with my Garchomp on the first turn. Blast the 2-hit KO. Does Last Respect one-shot us then? Or that's definitely faster than us. God, that attack is such bullshit. That shouldn't be possible on a character that bulky. Brutal. Alright, have an end roll. We're gonna play some more games with this when we get back. We just won't make a mistake on the open this time. Last Respect is 200 BP after everything else dies. Yeah, it seems unacceptable. Seems like the opposite of good balance. Is it 100% accuracy? It is. Yeah, that seems stupid. Seems like utter nonsense. I have no idea what that is, Eza. Is that the move that gets stronger based on the KOs your team is taken? Yeah, it's 100% accuracy, 200 power points when all three of your other Pokemon are knocked out. Really nonsense. Do you prefer doubles to singles? I haven't played any singles. The official competitive format is 2v2. Singles seems like it would have less depth. There's far fewer decisions you could make in a single turn. don't think I have the time to commit to learning 2 different metagames with the time I have to play Pokemon, so dedicating my time to learn the official competitive format seems like the better use of it. Is it crazy to bring Menectric and Scissor? They have a ton of things that Menectric is good into. What do you think of Primarina? Yeah, I think it's Scissor, Sinestha, and Primarina. I gotta do this. Am I Mega-ing Menectric or am I Mega-ing Scissor? Part of me wants to Mega Scissor, yeah? To like have the best to pound through their Floette in the back. Yeah, there's highlights with Frostlass up on the YouTube channel. I think 2 at least. Menectric is weaker without the Mega than Scissor is without the Mega. That's fair. I kind of like just not playing Guess the Fake Out and just open on 2 protects. Drop a Calm Mind to start. Oh, Prim's gonna die to Claw. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I should pivot her. They're faster than me? Wow. What does unburden mean? I hear people say unburdened all the time, and I don't know what it means. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. When they use their item, their speed doubles. Okay. So the Intimidate cost me my HP there. Is that's what happened, yep. I'm just gonna tap both of these. I think there's a good chance the Floette protects, so I don't want to double it. Oh, they're just switching. Okay. Tail and Flame. Well, now I wish I would have used the spread attack. Oh, fuck me. Yes, Breaking Gale is nice, that's true. And my Menectric, well, we're not faster than the Sneasler, right? The Sneasler is gonna kill my Menectric. I think I just have to hope the Menectric lives after dropping their attack twice. They're at -2, actually. Oh no, they are only at -1, right? Because the white herb gets. I think that, like, I lose the game if I don't get to. I lose the game if I don't get to kill the Talon here. Yes. Okay. Cool. Fuck you! Seriously, the speed drop means they're faster than me? God, that's brutal. I forgot they had Rock Tomb. God damn it. And now the way the Volt Switch works, I actually don't get the teacup healing, right? Alright, we're dead. Okay. This is one of those teams where, like, sometimes you lose twice in a row, and you're just like, man, this team fucking sucks. Let's move on to the next one. This team, I've lost twice in a row, and I'm like, man, we need to play better. No, we saw Rock Tomb already, so yeah, we knew they were on Rock Tomb. We knew they were on Rock Tomb. So I should have, with the Rock Tomb, I should have protected the Scissor and then hit that, because then once if my Scissor's alive, we're in an amazing spot there. And the bullet punch damage of the what's it called did not matter. An Ortho Worm Enjoyer, a gamer after my own heart. Do they have one Earthquaker though? That's interesting. Scissors nuts here, yeah. What do we think of Prim, Chomp, Scissor, Sinestha? Let's do this. You want Incineroar? I don't know, I like the healing. I guess the grass attack's only okay here. It's kind of bad to the ice too, I suppose. They're definitely bringing Frostlass. Alright, I'm gonna do this. They don't have anything that punishes my Intimidate. My Primarina doesn't mind Intimidate because she's a special attacker. I was gonna protect the fake out and then flare blitz the fridge. You clapped my cat? Seriously? Wild. They don't know that their cat is faster, actually. I did not clap. I tried to flare blitz the fridge. Gonna hit their Mega. Oh wait, are fire attacks worse than snow? Fire attacks are worse than snow, right? Alright, Mr. Remembering. I really need to have a chart for that. They are not. Okay, sure. They're worse than rain. Got it. Physical attacks in general are weaker, though. Okay. It is deeply stupid that you could unfreeze the first turn you're frozen. Yeah, it's a very, very silly design. Using a fire move thawed you. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. But in general, you could unfreeze on the first turn, yeah? As of champions, you can, yeah. It's weird to me that you could unfreeze the first turn, but you can't wake up on the first turn. Wow, that hit really hard. Alright, well, I'm glad I tapped my water attack. Yeah, Bug Bite could get us a berry. Oh, I should have protected. They're about to clap me. Oh, they were clapping the scissor. Deal. Does this one-shot me? Does not. Okay, it's a good turn for us. I think there was merit to double protecting there, but this worked out for us. Bullet Punch is a priority attack, yeah. Yeah, leftover is the reason we lived that Thunderbolt for sure. Who's in the back for me? We might be dead, actually. Scissor is the one win con, right? Kind of. I don't have any snow left, so. Is Garchomp slower than Batsky Legion? Yeah, because it's Scarf, yeah. But they protected. No, they didn't protect last turn. So they're gonna protect this turn. So I'm gonna Moonblast here, and I'm gonna protect here. And then next turn we'll Bullet Punch the Elsa. Okay, them hitting the Scissor is really good for us. I think we've got a shot when they hit the Scissor there. Oh yeah, we're cool. Nice crit. Gucci gamers, Gucci. We fumbled through it. Tanky Primarina. Can we get Pokemons inside of the game, or can we only transfer them via other games? No, there's a gotcha loot box system for pulling Pokemon inside of the game. But unironically, the best way to get Pokemon free to play is probably playing Pokemon Go. Well, that's a weird team. having friends is a good way to get Pokemon as well. Yeah, so for most gamers, Pokemon Go is better. Dragonite could be physical, but could be special, right? I think this is definitely an Incineroar matchup, yeah. I think it's Menectric with Volt Switch up front, along with the Primarina, and then Incineroar plus this in the back. It's interesting. This kind of feels like a Primarina team more than anything. Could be Mega Victory Bell if they bring it. Okay. The Gobbler. Does Mega Menectric one-shot... Does Mega Menectric one-shot Aerodactyl with Volt Switch? Could be Sash. Alright, I was gonna tap Hyper Voice. The Primarina is actually really bad into the Victory Bell. I wasn't thinking about that. It's not a character I play against very often. Yeah, and if the Victory Bell's their Mega, there's a good chance the Aerodactyl is Sash. Yes, this game is currently available on Switch 1 and Switch 2. It will be available on mobile in June, most likely. Yeah, there's a Sash. Honestly, I kind of don't have any care. Oh, Incineroar. Incineroar covers what's her name a little bit. I don't have characters that cover this Victory Bell very well, but Incineroar does. I assume Victory Bell is a special attacker? Question mark. It's a solid prim hit on a not effective, what's it called, attack? Giga Drain special, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna clap those cheeks. We're gonna go ahead and protect here to both get some leftovers HP back and stall the Tailwind a little bit. Oh, I can turn off seeing my opponent's nicknames? I should do that. It's annoying. I just need to try and get through the Gobbler here. Oh, my Menectric has Overheat as well. Oh, does this murder my whole board? Not quite, but... Yikes. So hot. So hot. Gobbler used protect. Oh, man. That's gotta one-shot me, yeah. Well played, opponent. I should have been ready for that. Oh, it didn't one-shot me. That's really good for the home team. Woohoo, man! Anytime the teacup hits for a real amount of damage, it feels like cheating. Okay, so Tailwind's gone. I know this looks weird, but I think they're gonna switch the Gobbler out for the other thing, and I just want my Menectric to live. Rage Powder doesn't do anything. They're using all spread attacks. Oh, because of Ice Shard. Actually, I'm just gonna protect here. I'm just gonna protect. And wait and see what they do. Yes, this is better if we think Ice Shard is coming. The play is just protect. Wow! They murdered their Mammo swine! Holy video gamers! Ain't right. That ain't right. I think they're gonna protect the Gobbler. They didn't. Okay, let's still fight. I think. Round and round the board they go. Soup, my poor little teacup is cooked here. We're gonna try and do the do, but... I think there's a chance -4 Rotom still kills my Menectric here is the problem. Which one, gamers? Which one? This never one-shots it, right? So it's gotta be Snarl. Protect doesn't do anything. I just have to hope that at -5 we live. Rats. All right, I'm not ready to stop losing with this team yet. I feel like we almost have a handle on it. I'm gonna go ahead and press the advert button. We'll see you in 120 seconds for some more of this. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna play Pokemon for another hour or so, and then we're gonna kick on over to some Snap for lunch. Or for this afternoon. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy Pokemon Champions content and want to see more of it, one of the absolute best ways you can do that is by tapping the like button on the live stream. It doesn't cost you anything. Watching the YouTube videos over there, another great way to do it. Can't beat ranked Letterman his Victory Bell packing up. Yeah, I should have more aggressively overheated the Victory Bell. If I would have had the Menectric take down the Victory Bell instead of the, what's it called, we would have been in a better spot. I figured they would have been protecting it, they were not. I think my plan for Champions content is the YouTube side's probably gonna dial back for May until we get the mobile release. Numbers there unfortunately can't really justify paying the editor to do 5 videos a week. I'm gonna try and do like 2 or 3 over there a week just to keep some stuff going, and we'll do live streams a few days a week. We'll reassess once June happens and people can actually play on their cell phones. Did we have we seen this one, by the way? This is really funny. A guy made almost $37,000 by walking up to the weather sensor that the platform was using, an unguarded thermometer near a Paris airport runway, and pointing a hairdryer at it. Entered with $2,000.05, bought yes on temperature targets, heated the sensor, collected his winnings, and ran. I really can't emphasize enough that I think this is excellent and awesome, and every single person betting money on these poly-market platforms that doesn't have insider information is a fucking idiot who deserves to lose everything they're betting. Thirsty Prats, thank you for the over 3 years. Welcome back. Like this. I hope we see way more of this, taking these idiots for everything they have. The big break, the sure thing. So King Gambit's good against our... Is this a non-man-centric matchup? It's probably a non-man-centric matchup, yeah? I kind of don't love my Incineroar either. So is it like Chomp, Primarina, Scissor, Teacup in the back? If you're interested in the legality of why Kalashi and Polymarket are legal in most of the United States, John Oliver's Last Week Tonight had a really good video on it recently. If you want pretty unbiased, fact-based reporting, John Oliver is just consistently tops. I think I'm just gonna spread him here and see what happens. I'm gonna protect here to let leftovers build us back up. And then I'm gonna actually bullet punch the Sneasler, expecting them to switch or protect the fairy. Really good turn for us here. Moonblast there. Bullet punch there. They might be switching it out this turn after their protect missed, but I guess it's still alive. Bullet punch Basky is fine. Not great, but fine. Oh, I probably forget water is resistant to what's it called. Night, Mr. Chomp. What do we think of Moonblast the fish? Switch this to Teacup, expecting them to protect the flower, and last rights my Scissor. Oh, I could just protect the Scissor. That's fair. I don't know. I kind of like healing the Primarina, but maybe that's not necessary. The flat protect is predictable, and I think they're going to go after my other slot here. Okay, so I knew exactly what they were doing, just maybe perhaps it was better to protect my Scissor. I think this Moonblast is a little bit short of the Basky Legion. The way it works out. No, I gets it. Cool. And then once that gets it, we're good to go. We definitely outmaneuvered this opponent. We expected everything they did and then reacted pretty well for us. Scissor covers flat really well, for sure. How are we doing, gamers? Trick room stuff. Probably can't Menectric into trick room stuff, huh? Dropping attacks is pretty good though, yeah. Like it's this. You can fake out the tricker music. You cannot fake out a Giga Freak or Freegarig or whatever it's called. That's not how that works. I'm gonna switch to the scissor here, expecting them to try and Dire Claw the Primarina, but they could be faking out on one. Would punish my sequence here. This pivot is expecting a claw on one. Some people just can't help themselves and always fake out when they have it. Oh, close combat. Okay. So not fake out, but my read was wrong. I guess that would have one-shot me if that would have one-shot me if they if I hadn't had the berry. I'm gonna go before the Seedsler now. Bug Bite kills here. Yeah, it should. Same type attack bonus, super effective. The Seedsler pivoting out is not surprising here. We get the fire into the Aggron here is insane. Good read on the switch here. Protect is fine. On the right here works out first, I suppose. Run that back there. I think Incineroar is gonna die, but I'm gonna try and get a parting shot off here. They could be iron defensing though. If they iron defense this turn, the parting shot is pretty good. Yeah, I really like Scissor from a positional aspect. Really, this team, I started as a Mega Menectric team that I wanted to play, but really it feels like a Scissor Primarina team. Bug's also super effective into Dark, yeah? But is it neutral into Fighting? Is it 1x? Is it Bug Bite 1x into Caesar? Yeah, I know Bug is super effective in Dark, but Caesar is super Dark Fighting, yeah? Oh, is it Dark Poison? Caesar is Poison Fighting. Okay, so it's 1x then on this. Oh, Caesar is Poison. It's not Dark at all? Oh, that's sad. And I can't Bullet Punch because they could Giga Freak. They could Giga Freak me. I think I just need to Bullet Punch to try and kill this. I think I just have to run the risk of them doing it. I need to kill the Steezler before it hits the Primarina. That's fine. Living, that is huge. All right, so this is Protect for the last turn of the Trick Room, and then Hyper Voice. Yeah, my Primarina outspeeds the Caesar under the Trick Room. It should go Fat Man Ballerina thing that's gonna be KO'd. Awkward. Okay, so dimensions back to normal. I think I'm gonna go Teacup in Moonblast the Basky Legion. I think I expect him to protect the Aggron this turn. I could be right to just spread, so that way if they don't protect, we get it, but we'll go before it because the Trick Room is done, and the Basky Legion shouldn't KO the Primarina through the healing. God, why is the Teacup the best Pokemon in the game, chat? Well, they are switching it out. Interesting. This should not kill us. We haven't knocked anything out yet. I think our Moonblast is unfortunately also short, though. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and Rage Powder to keep the Primarina alive, and then Hyper Voice should finish that and also Chip Shot the draft. Probably a Scarffish here. Trying to venture a guess. I was expecting a Trick Room here. No Trick Room here is huge. Wait, is the Giga Freak faster than my... Is the Giga Freak faster than my my Primarina? I was not expecting that. That's a twist. I'm gonna switch to Incineroar and protect the Ballerina because this is a fake out turn. Oh, I could just rage for the fake out. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I should have raged again. I should have just tapped rage plus spread. Because realistically, I want the intimidate on. Realistically, I want the intimidate on the back dork. But now my ballerina is the fastest thing on the table, yeah? We do be zooming though. Wait, what? How does that work? That went before my Prim outside of Trick Room, right? Are they tied? They must be tied. They must be tied. It's the only explanation. Yeah, they're tied. Here. So, folks saying they want to cut the Mega Menectric for something else, I agree the Mega Menectric has been only okay so far. However, we haven't played against any Charizard, and Charizard is explicitly a matchup where Scissor is very bad, and the Menectric seems kinda nuts, yeah? It covers the Venusaur with Overheat, and it covers the Charizard with the Volt Switch. How do I turn off nicknames? Got it. Display your trainer name to opponents. Yeah, that's fine. I agree. That's why the team has 2 megas. And again, this is why it's what's the best way to put it? I keep having people send me teams. I'd be like, I'm looking for a team with this Pokemon. And they'll send me a team from a tournament that, like, has that Pokemon on the team. And I'll sit there, and I'll, like, try and think through the team and the matchups and the lines. And I'm like, oh, this isn't actually a team for that Pokemon. That Pokemon's, like, a niche pick you probably don't want most of the time. It's there, but you're not really having it there to play it a good chunk of the time. And I think that's pretty key. Like after playing with this team and seeing how it's lined up and thinking about my matchups, like I said, this is a Primarina Scissor team with the Teacup as a way to give them extra sustain. And then you've got Incineroar and Chomp for utility. For sure, a bunch of teams are core 4-5, and then the 5th, 6th is just a sideboard. Yeah, definitely. But part of it too is like, learning, or like there's so many teams that make me chuckle or roll my eyes. They're just like peak card gamer, where like there's just like the bad Pokemon extra and then like 4 or 5 really good Pokemon. And even this team, right? Like this team is like Incineroar, Sinistcha, and Garchomp are like 3 of the 10 best Pokemon in the metagame right now, right? So like half our team, 2 of which we're bringing in most fights, are just like generically really good Pokemon. All right, I mean, this looks like a pretty decent Menectric matchup, right? They've got Steel Bird, they've got Venusaur we can overheat into, and they've got Primarina as well. They have a good mix of physical and special attackers, so I don't think I need the Incineroar, especially not for coverage. I'm gonna lead the Ballerina up front. I'm gonna put the Teacup and the Chomp in the back. Is Jeff free to play on Champions, or did he spend some? You literally cannot spend more than $22 on this game. And for the record, the money I spent on this game gave me far less progression than trading Pokemon from other games. The way this game is structured, it feels like it is built to onboard you to get you to either want to have the mainline games or know people who do. Hey, there will actually be a Mega Greninja highlight up on the Hoaglandia Pokemon channel this afternoon after we're done streaming this morning. I'm going to publish it live. To give what I would consider a glowing review of the economy in this game feels like the budget-friendly turn-based strategy game that's PvP that people wish every card game could be. I have some negative opinions about the onboarding experience, but the actual gameplay and the economy here, I think, are both very reasonable. For the team videos, you post codes to copy it. I've asked my editor to do that, but I'm going to be honest, I don't always have the bandwidth to fully review everything they sent me, so I don't know if they've started doing that or not yet. Alright, so that's a choice scarf, Rotom, almost assuredly. It's the only way it goes faster than my Menectric. And even -1 speed, we're faster than the Ballerina. That's funny. How often does the pool change? We don't know the answer to that question, Gamer. The game's been out for like less than a month. And arguably, the game is in like a closed beta state right now. Or open beta state. We're only on one platform, and it's the smaller platform. Woo, buddy, what a volt switch. So I'm like 90% sure the Rotom is locked into its attack. Oh, right. That is a natural live on 1 too, isn't it? That's funny. And then I think I'm going to Calm Mind here because the Matcha... They're either switching the Rotom or the Matcha Gachas. Or the Matcha Gacha's gonna get it, one of the two. Incredible, what a sick turn. Very good turn for us here. is this game on PC. They have no plans to bring it to PC officially, but obviously once it's on Android, you can emulate it on PC. What do we think? Trick Room's gotta be wrong. Man, I really want to, but there's just no way. What if we go... Rage Powder doesn't work on grass Pokemon. I think my Ballerina is cooked. I'm gonna try and do the do plus protect with the hope that at full the Primarina will live a Sludge Bomb, but I think that's probably not the case. Because now that the Ballerina's at full, if it lives a Giga, we get to clear the Chomp, which is nice. And then we've got Menectric in, yeah, we are +1 special defense, which that plus full. We need to not be a flincher as well. It's real. All right, no flinch, no flinch, no flinch, no flinch. God, fuck you, game. I played that perfectly. I'm so mad. Rock Slide is 90% to hit and what, 30% to flinch? So your odds of hitting and flinching one is 27%. So the odds of hitting and flinching both is like 1 in 8. Don't do the math, it'll just make you madder. Yep, no joke. Yeah, it's more likely than a nat 1. Still pretty unlikely. Hate everything. Alright, so the Ballerina is dead this turn. Gotta Rage. No, I can't Rage. Rage doesn't impact grass Pokemon, gamer. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? The problem is that doesn't really buy me anything other than one more Matcha into this. Unlucky. And again, like, this is just one of those instances where, like, it feels bad to protect because it's so incredibly unlikely to work, but I don't want to switch and have someone else take a hit. So, like, I know I'm dying before I get to attack, so it's optimal to try and protect. Now, this turn, I'm going to Rage Powder because Garchomp's dragon attacks are typically, targeted. So I know we're not, I know we're not redirecting Venusaur, but I'm trying to redirect Dragon Claw here. That is the goal / hope. I just want to get this Venusaur in range of want to get this Venusaur in range of Overheat. Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe is not a popular attack. You don't play around that. I think we might be cooked with the Menectric in the back again. Here's the problem. I don't think we can get through the Garchomp and the Venu. That is a natural live on 1 there. Good beat. I need the overheat. I need the overheat to clear. I don't think it does. The Venusaur has thick fat. Means it takes less from fire. You know what? I should probably just Rock Slide. Oh, and they protected. Okay, yeah. And then there, once they're called together, they're just gonna Quake. I need a critical hit here. Oh, and Rough Skin finishes me too. Yep. Yeah, this was well played. I should have sniffed out the Earthquake. I should have double predicted this turn. Wow, we even fucking lived that. I can't believe we lived that. That's so crazy. I guess we intimidated it twice. I think we intimidated it twice. That's so nuts. Gosh, if I had double protected there, we'd have cooked him up. There's no way we live a Venusaur hit. So, and again, that's why it's tough. Like, I feel like the people bagging on the Menectric are being pretty results-based. It felt like it was reasonable there, and my opponent hit a double flinch on a turn that I otherwise blow them completely out on. And if I acknowledge the earthquake and play around it on that last turn, we still end up winning this. So I think it's pretty wrong to be like, the Menectric's bad, you should throw it away based on the games that we've played so far. Because I don't think we've won any of the games I've played the Menectric in. But they've been like on the edge, hit a bad beat, and had a pretty big mistake on my part. And like that. One of the things people do too much in card games and games like this is they focus too much on the results and they don't focus on the details of what happened in the games, right? Like, the difference between being 4-0 and 0-4 is often a single flip or a single key decision point that you should have done different with information at the time and you just fucked it up. Speaking of fucking things up, chat, all you non-subs, you messed up. Have some adverts. If you want to dodge those for the next month, consider subscribing to support the Pokemon content. That would be a great way to help keep it around. This is my full-time job, and we're going to follow the metrics. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out this morning. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, consider tapping the like button. That's a free 99 way to support the content. Menectric isn't a dog, it's a man. It's right there in its name. That's true, you know. Just the facts. You follow the metrics as a red-blooded American. I follow the inches, miles, ounces, and football stadiums. It's my favorite when we measure things in football stadiums. Man, their team is weird. I think this is a Menectric plus Scissor matchup. The Lightning covers Charizard and the Milo. Hey, Bootman, thanks for the 40 months. Welcome back. What does the top thing do? What's the pigeon at the top? The ostrich or whatever. What does it do? Before I die to something random, because this game doesn't tell you anything about how Pokemon work. Speed boost. By speed boost, you mean tailwind? Is it a tailwind center? It gains speed at end of turn, and then when it baton passes, it gives the speed stat to the next person. Okay, Baton Pass switches you out and gives your stat modifiers to the next person. Does it give negative modifiers as well, or only positive ones? Like, if I snarl this, will it pass along the penalty? All modifiers. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna spread them here and see where they're at. I will say, since getting to Masterball, and in a way this makes me happy to see, because there's not really any meaningful prizes for playing on the ladder, a lot of people are playing like some pretty off-meta weird things. We played against like this ostrich and Mega Victory Bell and all sorts of things like that. I'm gonna tap this one here in case they go for the Baton Pass thing this turn. And if they don't go for the Baton Pass, we hopefully clean them out. I think people in Pokemon really value playing their favorites, so off-meta teams are more common. See, that is, in Pokemon Pocket might actually be, really glad we changed attacks. Pokemon Pocket might actually be the sweatiest post-Masters game I've ever played. So I don't agree with that generically as far as the Pokemon IP goes. I think I just have to keep doing this to try and make whatever monster. I assume they're just switching into Floette here. I think the difference between the card game and the VGC is that nearly every Pokemon in VGC has some sort of niche if you want to, but that can't be true about TCG and bad design cards. I don't know. If I'm being honest, the more I learn this game, I switch moves here to play around Disable, and we got it. The more I play this game, the more I kind of become of the opinion that people have always told me you can build around your favorites, but a lot of the building around bad Pokemon in this game seems to largely be people just shoving them into a group with a bunch of stock good meta Pokemon, and then like the bad Pokemon is still bad, but like the stock good meta Pokemon are good enough that they can carry you through anyways. It's just like, it's there and along for the ride, but it's like still terrible. As you said, Jeff, this is a card game, yep. I mean, I think I agree. Is it still disabled? I think I agree that it's probably easier to cope in this game than it is in some others. Oh, I don't want to get Encored into a Protect here, I don't think. Yes, it is very shove the new card into a stock meta thing and then say you played it. It's exactly what it feels like. I was gonna try and murder the teacup. We might just die to the what's that called here, the screamy voice. I mean, Pyrelli, just for the record, I didn't say you can't have fun playing a bad thing. I'm just saying, I've always heard from Pokemon players you can make the mediocre things good, but that doesn't seem to be the case in my experience. Joke's on you, I was hitting you anyways, gamer. Alright, hopefully we 2-tap this thing. Because knockoff's gonna get its berry gone, right? Oh, it didn't have a citrus berry. Cool, so that one's gone. There's also a very limited regulation currently. I don't know, in my like again, this is like drawing on experience from card games. There being more things only makes your metagame more diverse if balance is really good. I'm probably supposed to retreat the scissor here. Is what's supposed to happen. I think we're dead when I don't retreat the scissor. I fucked up. Like I can't protect because of Encore, so I needed to retreat. Wait, they didn't kill the scissor? Faster than me. I think we're cooked at this point. Unironically, that chicken with the Flowette is the scariest Flowette I've ever played against. Usually when I play into Flowette, it feels like the game's gonna be close, and this felt incredibly not close. Resistant to fire? It's not. I'm gonna try and just put a big hit into here and hope for the best. Although they might kill the scissor and then I'm locked in with lower special attack. I don't know, I don't think it matters. They may disable bullet punch. I don't think it matters. I should probably leave. That's probably the optimal line. It's no longer playing the game. One more fat L in me with this team. And then I'm gonna move along. And I said this about Pokemon Pocket too. I think it's really sad that the Pokemon Company insists on having so many characters and cards with bad stats in their games, because every Pokemon is someone's favorite, and they could absolutely balance better to make more of them have playable stats. It feels like such a deeply weird and bad decision to be like, BT dubs, a lot of your favorites just ain't gonna be playable. Yeah, I mean, this is a Menectric matchup, so let's give him a try one more time. Oh man, if they're Kangaskhan, we could double intimidate them. Kangaskhan's immune to intimidate. Yeah, that's fair. What's the damage difference here? 95 versus 90. I need 2 signals here. And Mega Evolves are speed-based, so ours always goes first there, unfortunately. That did so much. Oh, it's a crit. I was like, that did so much damage for an attack that's not very effective. Golly. We lowered their special attack. Got him. They might protect the Kangaskhan. I'm hoping Volt Switch plus Voice clears him if it doesn't. Yeah, Voice should finish that. Drop the Intimidator in, because once this is Mega, I can drop its attack with Intimidate, yeah? I feel like the RNG is out to get my team, chat. It's crazy how many times we've been flinched and crit hit while playing this team. It's actually just nuts. Oh, you know what? I should have put Menectric back in. Oh my gosh, Menectric would have murdered them! We would have volt switched into that thing. Would have been so good. Hey, Morning Rain. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this. Like I said, I don't think metrics are gonna mean I stop streaming this game, because I'm just like, you know, we've been streaming lower popularity things like Archetypes and others that I'm just having fun with. It's more so whether or not it's worth keeping at the YouTube content. Because like just to like give a numbers point of view, like my editor offered to take a pay cut compared to what I'd previously been paying him so we could take a crack at Champions content, and I still paid him like $100 more than those videos made the last 2 weeks in ad revenue. So that type of thing isn't sustainable if those numbers aren't better. Ooh, the burn is nice. I guess that doesn't hurt their attack, but... Oh, does that kill me? That might kill me. Not quite. Cool. Confused is unfortunate. Yeah, it at least undoes their leftovers. Protect's been less common on the Pelipers. A lot of them have been playing Wide Guard. How likely are you to attack through confusion? Is it an actual 50-50 or is it more likely? And of course it is Protect. Brutal. A lot of the Pelipers have been Wide Garden teams I've been looking at. You're 66% to attack. Okay. Yeah, not gonna even switch to the teacup. Probably means we're cooked. Okay, I think we coped with this one enough. We're gonna take a slightly longer than normal ad break, so I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my lunch. When we get back, we're gonna snap a lap for a little while. If you want to follow on the YouTube side, I'm gonna be turning off the Hooglandia Pokemon YouTube channel. I'll be firing up on the Jeff Hoogland side where we do the daily Marvel Snap content. If you want to support those videos talking about on that YouTube side, we've got a Mega Greninja highlight. If you're interested in checking out that one, be sure to give the video a like and some watch time. I will catch you back. We'll be back doing some more Pokemon Live on Monday is the plan. The rest of the day is going to be Snap, and then we're going to check out some of the Doomsday game. That's our new mobile game sponsor for the next week. We are BRB givers.